The NNSCRA Offline and Online Racing at its best presents Speed World.
Stop number 15 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to the Irish Hills of Brooklyn, Michigan. Yes, there's a Brooklyn in Michigan. But we're here at Michigan Speedway, the 2-mile D-shaped racetrack with turns bank at 18 degrees in the turns and 12 degrees in the tri-oval. And a very wide racetrack and some very fast racing coming up. And by fast, I mean a pole speed of 198 miles an hour. About what you're probably going to be seeing at Daytona next race on the tour for the Pepsi 400. But today it's the Miller Lite 400 at Michigan Speedway. 30 laps of action here today. And here's your starting lineup on the pole in the Valvoline Ford car number 6. It's Nathan Hudson on the pole for this event here today. Beside him, the winner at Sonoma this season, the McDonald's Batman Forever Ford car number 94. It's Jessica Shelton. Both of them carry in-car cameras in today's race. Second row has car number 5. It is Phil Parker in the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. And the Interstate Battery Chevrolet car number 18. It's Nathan Ormond. Row number 3, it's Raphael LeDuc, the Season 36 Series champion, the Hardy Chevrolet car 31, and the TIC Financial Systems Ford car number 81. It is Samit Ozkan. Going to row number 4, it's car number 7. It is Alexander Rowe, the Exide Batteries Napa Auto Parts Ford car number 7, and number 15, Alex Miller in the Quality Care Ford. Row number 5, it's car 88, Kat Betts in the Texaco Haviland Ford, car 88, fresh off a third-place run at Pocono. She's flanked by car number 75. It is Casey Hoyt in a Veterinary Source of America Ford, car 75. Next row down is car number 40. It is Sean Galligan in the Kendall Motor Oil Pontiac. And number 77, the U.S. Air Jasper Engines Federal Mogul Ford of Laura Chung. Next row down is car number 3, Cole Deaver, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. He won the season in the All-Stars at Charlotte. He's flanked by Dylan Pote, the winner of the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte in the number 22 MB&A Pontiac, or should I say Pote won the Cluster, 600 at Charlotte. Next row down is car number 12. It is Kyler Sustrate, a straight arrow mane and tail Ford, and beside him number 87, it is Christian Bracken in the Burger King Chevrolet. Next row down is number 11, Seth Cole in the Lowe's Home Improvement Ford. And number 30, Zachary Fitzwater in the Pennzoil Pontiac here. Fitzwater coming off a great top 10 run at that race at Pocono. Next row down is number 1, Trent Dunham, the Skull Classic Ford. And number 9, here, Emmanuel Hardin, who had a great top 5 run at Pocono to span Milling Performance Ford. Next row down is Mitchell Hodak in car 17, the Western Auto Chevrolet. And number 10, Michael Turner in the Tide Ford. Then it's number 43. It is Matt McIntyre, the STP Pontiac, car 43. And car number 33, Reggie Fogelman, the Skull Bandit Chevrolet. Next row down is James Henry, who finished in the top 10 at Pocono, the last race on the tour, the Little Caesars Kmart T Plus Ford. And the two-time winner so far this season, it is car 24, Caleb Fogler in the DuPont Chevrolet car 24. He won at Martinsville and Atlanta. Next row down has car number 42, one of the 3-time winners so far this season, Kyle Matthews in the Coors Light Silver Bullet car 42. He won at Rockingham, Darlington, and Dover. And alongside of him is Sarah Eisner in car 41, the Kodak Chevrolet. Next row down has has the top 2 from Pocono. Keith Batson, who nearly won at Pocono here, the Texaco Haviland Ford car 28. And the guy who beat him out at Pocono, another 3-time winner so far this season, it is Dylan Young, the number 2 Miller Genuine Draft Ford, He won at North Wilkesboro, Riverside, and Pocono. He's going for 3 in a row here at Michigan. Next row down is number 23, the Smokin' Joe's Ford of Bristol winner, Eric Sadler, and Jeff Leinbach, car number 90, the Holling Myers Ford. Next row down is number 19, the Hell Source Ford of Carson Gum. And number 98, it is Connor Breton, the RCA Ford. Then it's number 8, Joshua Osborne, the Daytona 500 champion, the Rebestos Ford. And number 29, Meineke Chevrolet, of Max Anderson. Then it's Daniel Voiles in the Quicker State Ford, car 26. And number 16, Allie Liard, the Family Channel Ford. Quentin Moore in 21 in the Citgo Ford. And number 71, Hiccup Bush, the Termite Chevrolet. And starting shotgun.
Drivers, start those engines.
Man getting in front of the entrance here today at Michigan as they set the roll off pit road. The final row is Eric Monaco in car number 4, and the Richmond winner, Colin Cropley in 25, the Budweiser Chevrolet. As the field rolls off a pit road, pace car leads around for the pace up, but back for the start of the race right after this. Pace car about to dive off on the pit road here. Nathan Hudson and Jessica Shelton leading them off to the green flag here at Michigan Speedway. They both have our in-car cameras in today's event right here, along also with our third camera being carried by Kyle Matthews. The green flag flies. We're underway at Michigan. We mentioned this track is very wide. You'll see 3, 4, and possibly, if they dare, 5 wide racing maybe. And Phil Parker gets a tremendous start. He goes into turn number 1 right there. Tries to run alongside Nathan Hudson. It's a drag race off turn number 2. Parker in the number 5. Hudson in number 6 as they work in the turn number 3 now. And Phil Parker, the Raging Cajun, goes out in front in car number 5. He last won at Darlington last season in the Southern 500. Looking to lead the first step, and he will do so easily. Raphael Leduc goes to second position. Third right now is Salmon Oscon. Battle for fourth right now between the front row starters between Jessica Shelton and Nathan Hudson. Off the second turn they come. Some of them are still lined up side by side. Sean Galligan working his way in the top 10 now. After starting 11th in the Kendall Motor Oil Punic, he is on the move. He's hooked behind Jessica Shelton. We're trying to catch a sniff of the draft off of Shelton's car number 94. And he is on the move. He gets by Cole Deaver in car number 3, or tries to anyway. Deaver's behind Cat Batson. Nope, Cat goes up and goes up in front of Sean Galligan. So Galligan's now got help in front of him. And behind him, too, is the 12 car of Kyle Sustre. Meantime, battle for the lead, Salmon Oscon to the low side, looking to lead his first lap of the race at Michigan. On board with Nathan Hudson in car number 94 as he comes behind Shelton. As Salmon Oscon leads his first lap of the race here at Michigan's good. Here comes Shelton to the low side. Saw the speedometer on Hudson's car, 210 miles an hour into turn number 1, and down about 181 in the middle of turns 1 and 2. And he's 202 miles an hour into turn number 3 right now, down about 179 in the middle of 3 and 4. As Shelton goes to the lead now, Hudson now goes to second position. There's the roof cam from Jessica Shelton's point of view. And there's the in-car camera from inside Jessica's machine as she cuts off turn number 2, 190 miles an hour off the second turn. And up to 199 miles an hour into turn number 3. And Jessica down about 190 in the middle of 3 and 4. Off the fourth turn, see how fast she goes now. She's going to be well over 200 going into number 1. 204, 205, 06, 07. 207 miles an hour into turn number 1. As Jessica leads her second lap of the race right there, halfway down the backstretch now. Phil Parker to second position now. Third is Nathan Hudson, Raphael Leduc, and Kyle Sustre to top 5 now. Then it's Oscon, Galligan, James Henry goes up to 8th position now in the 37 machine, and about for 9th between Matt McIntyre and Cat Batson. That's Batson in 88, McIntyre in 43. And you saw the speedometer on Cat Batson's car, 212 miles an hour into turn number 1. So it depends if you're in the draft or not. We saw 210 out of Hudson in the draft a little bit earlier. So these cars very, very fast. We mentioned they qualified at over 198 miles an hour around this track here. And let's see up, and the speeds here, almost about what they qualified. We see already lap speeds recorded, 4 lap speeds, I should say, over 200 miles an hour already. With Nathan Hudson holding the pass so far at 200.541. We see as we watch Mitchell Hodak in car 17. And now we have 7 cars that recorded over 200 miles an hour at this point in this lap. And Hudson goes to second position, takes back second position from Phil Parker now, and here comes Raphael Leduc for third position inside of Salmon Oscon. Somebody's been in front right there. That's Dylan Young in number 2. Apparently, obviously, Young must have had a problem of some kind. He is out of the draft, obviously, in the number 2 Miller Genuine Draft Ford. He might have had an unscheduled stop or so. And that's the tail end of the pack there. You see Kyle Matthews getting around Joshua Osborne. Osborne has slipped a bit from the points where he slipped from first to fourth in the points coming into this event at Michigan. He's been on a bit of a struggle a bit there coming into this event at here. On board now is Kyle Matthews. He was running 41st the last time. I think it was behind the 77 car of Laura Chung. A little bit coming off the turn there. 191 miles off the second turn goes Kyle Matthews. Looking behind the car of Jeff Leinbach. We saw 205 going into turn number 3. That's the best I've seen somebody going into turn 3 at 184 miles in the middle of turns 3 and 4. And 195 off turn number 4 now. 207, 208, 209, 210. 210 into turn number 1. That time goes Kyle Matthews. So caught a little sniff of the draft right there come off in the turn number 1 right there, as you see him getting around Carson Gum in 19. Quentin Moore back there. Unusual to see Quentin Moore back there at Michigan. He usually runs pretty good on this racetrack. He's won here a few times. Having trouble now with the 33 car of Reggie Fogelman and the 4 car of Eric Monaco. There's Eric in car number 4, the Kodak Film Chevrolet out of Morgan McClure Racing. Running right there behind Hiccup Bush in car 71 and Alexander Rowe, who had a great qualifying run, qualified 7th in the event. And he's dropped back to 29th position. So that tells you a lot of shuffling going on here at Michigan Speedway here. As you see as you now see 2 Hendrick cars hooked up. Colin Cropley in 25 and Caleb Fogler in 24. Fogler now to the high side there. He falls in behind the 41 is Sarah Eisner, who follows the number 3 car of Cole Deaver. And Deaver trying to make that outside lane work. And in the Dale Earnhardt cars, he comes off turn number 2. Deaver, 20th the last time by, gets by Keith Batson. And now sticks that nose that black Chevrolet down the low side here. It gets past Christian Brecken with ease. And here he comes down behind the 9 car of Emmanuel Hartnett. '19th positions where Cole was running that last time by. Almost halfway home here at Michigan Speedway. 14 here, working on lap number 14. In the Miller Lite 400 as Hartnett almost gets up to Deaver's car. And 3 wide now, Seth Cole, Michael Turner, and Casey Hoyt. 3 wide there between those 3 Fords. There are the 11, the 10, and the 75 cars. Seth in the 11, 10 of Turner, and the 75 car of Casey Hoyt. And that time by, it was Turner who had the advantage at the line. So some great racing here at Michigan Speedway all the way around here. Jessica Shelton continues to lead, by the way. Looking for her second victory of the season. She has not had a good run the last couple of races so far, but she looking to, as we mentioned, turn her season around. We mentioned that at Riverside, where she finished 2nd in that race. Had missed the setup completely at Pocono, and then. But here at Michigan, the setup seems to be just fine. Thank you very much. As she pulls ahead now, But battling for second position right now is Nathan Hudson and Rafael Leduc, and James Henry give a call to that 37 car, having a good run here today. He had a top 10 run at Pocono the last race on the tour. And I tell you, this could be the next guy we may be talking about, maybe possibly getting his first ever win in this series. And he's got a good car that can possibly do it, possibly this season. We'll see what happens when this season goes along. And Daytona is next on the tour, the Pepsi 400, which is going to be under the lights. And I tell you that, maybe what the doctor ordered possibly for a team like that. And he gets passed now by the defending Pepsi 400 winner from last season, Nathan Ormond, in car number 18, the Interstate Batteries Chevrolet. There he is, driving the Bobby Labonte colors in this season for the second season in a row, the Interstate Batteries Chevrolet. Ormond right now running, I believe, in third position. That's where it's going to put him this time by. He comes across the start-finish line, and he is indeed third spot. And Rafael Leduc is up in the back bumper of Jessica Shelton right now for that top spot there, the Hardy Chevrolet. Both former season champions. Leduc won it in season 36. Shelton has won it 6 times. Sean Galligan up to 6th position right now. Mitchell Hodak having a good start, having a good run right now. So he is running right now in 7th position. The Western Auto Chevrolet running very strong here today. He's had a lackluster season so far in that number 17 machine, but so far so good for that car. Bill Parker running in 8th position. 9th is the pole sitter Nathan Hudson, and 10th is Ali Liara, and 16 the Family Channel Ford. 11th is Casey Hoyt. 12th is Matt McIntyre. 13th is Michael Turner. 14th is Seth Cole. 15th is now Keith Badson. Goes to the low side now, the Texaco Haviland Ford. He's got a line of about 4 cars. Oh, here comes Hart. It's going to make a 3 wide again. It's not a good move. On Seth had to back off. That's going to let Kyle Sestre by him in car number 12. And there's the Sarah Eisner in 41. Cole Deaver in 3. And Samit Ozcon, who started this race in 6th position, he's now dropped back to about, I think, 20th position right now in the TIC Financial Systems Ford. That's the car out of Bilmar Racing. And Deaver squeezes in between Eisner and Ozcon. Deaver clocked 18th that time by right there as they come off the second turn. Meantime, Seth Cole still dropping back in that number 11 car, unfortunately for him. As you see, 30 car of Zachary Fitzwater in mix as well, too. And Nathan Ormond has caught the 31 car of Rafael Leduc, and we're less than 10 laps from the finish now at Michigan. And Shelton is catching up to the back of that number 2 car of Dylan Young. Dylan Young, of course, right now is hoping for a caution flag to fly right now before he gets lapped. Even if we are less than 10 laps from the finish in this race here, unfortunately. Fitzwater now getting around Reggie Fogelman. There as the battle for 19th position. 87 car Christian Bracken watching this here. Alex Miller, the defending champion of this event from a season ago. Not having a good run right now. He's running in 22nd position. He started this race, I believe, in about, I want to say 8th, 9th, 10th spot, something like that. I forget which. He started top 10. Ooh, that had been finished for the win right there. That would have been awfully close right there. Miller had it at the line over Bracken. And there is the 81 car, Ozcon, with the help of Alexander Rowe and Max Anderson. Max Anderson, who pulled out that tremendous win at Talladega earlier this season in the Winston 500, the Meineke Mufflers Chevrolet. Back to the leaders, we are down to 6 laps to go. Jessica Shelton, who has led the most laps so far. She has got Dylan Young in front of her. Dylan, again, the last car on the lead lap. And they know, and the people, drivers behind Jessica know that if she gets any kind of crap from Dylan Young in this one right here, they are going to, they're going to try to take advantage. Jessica won, as we mentioned, the last time he was in Michigan, the Champion Spark Plug 400 last season. So she should hold on here. That would be her second straight win at Michigan. But Rafaela Duke would like to have. Rafaela Duke would obviously would have to say would like something to say about that in the 31 car. If he can get closer to Shelton, and she goes low side of Dylan Young, and here comes LeDuc. He's up in the back bumper. That's number 94 car. He takes a beat down to the low side of the racetrack here off the 4th turn now with 4 laps remaining. Ford in first, Chevy in second, Ford in third, James Henry up to the number 3 spot. And he's looking for his career best finish in this series, in that number 37 machine. And here comes LeDuc to the low side. Shelton trapped in behind Dylan Young. They're side by side. The 94 on the outside, the 31 on the low side. And here comes LeDuc, and he's got the lead off turn number 4. James Henry's making a 3-way now. 3 laps to go. Henry up behind the 31 car to the low side now. And it's Rafaela Duke going in the first. In the second now goes Henry. Shelton fights back on the outside of the racetrack here. Dylan Young still trying to keep from getting lapped. Now does he give LeDuc any crap now? Off the 4th turn now. 2 laps to go. Here comes Shelton. Back to the low side again. She makes the move to the inside of LeDuc once again in turn number 1. The same move he put on her. But Rafael gets a good line on the outside of the racetrack right now. Gets a good bike. Holds off Shelton for the time being. Here comes James Henry to the low side in 37. But Shelton says, no way. That's my spot. And here comes Sean Galligan. He's at the 4th position now. He and Nathan Orman hooked up. Off the 4th turn now, the white flag waves. 1 lap remaining here at Michigan, the Miller Lite 400. Will it be LeDuc or Shelton in victory lane? Jessica once again sticks her nose to the low side of LeDuc's car. James Henry, he goes to the inside now. Shelton for second position now. This could be all she wrote for Rafaela Duke. Through the 3rd and 4th turns, they come here as they come off the 4th turn, and Rafaela Duke has it all in the bag now. Shelton to the low side. I think I may have spoke too soon. Actually, no, I did not. Rafaela Duke wins at Michigan, but I'd say Jessica Shelton, I thought, had a run off turn number 4. But the run comes about a few feet short here. Rafaela Duke gets his first victory of the season as he wins the Miller Lite 400 at Michigan Speedway. The Hardee's Fried Chicken Chevrolet goes to victory lane for the first time this season. I tell you what, finally, I tell you, LeDuc had to thank his lucky stars that that race was not one more lap here, because I think Shelton would have had him probably in turn number 1 that time by. But caution-free at Michigan, Rafaela Duke, the winner, 197.75 miles an hour, the average speed. And Rafael takes a cool-down lap of honor here at Michigan Speedway, and rightfully so, too. He had to scrap like a badger over that one. But the Michigan Trophy goes back to the province of Quebec. Here, Jessica Shelton comes home second there, 73 thousandths of a second, the margin of victory in this race here today. James Henry, give a call to him, third position in car 37. I think it's his career best finish in this series, I believe, too. Fourth will go to Nathan Orman. Fifth to Sean Galligan. Bill Parker ends up sixth. Mitchell Hodak with a solid day finishes seventh. And same with Ali Layara. She comes home in eighth position. Ninth goes to Kat Batson. Casey Hoyt comes home 10th. Keith Batson 11th. 12th goes to Nathan Hudson, the pole sitter. 13th to Matt McIntyre. 14th, Michael Turner. Emmanuel Hartnett. 5th goes to Emmanuel Hartnett 15th. Sarah Eisner 16th. Kyler Sustray 17th. 18th, Cole Deaver. 19th, Reggie Vogelman. 20th goes to Zachary Fitzwater. 21st, Alex Miller. 22nd, Salmon Oscon, who had a great qualifying but fell back early. Max Anderson 23rd. Christian Bracken 24th. 25th goes to Alexander Rowe. Then Eric Sadler, Trent Dunham, and Carson Gum, the top 28. Then 29th will go to Seth Cole. Then Eric Monaco. Kyle Matthews 31st. Quentin Moore 32nd. Joshua Osborne 33rd. Colin Cropley 34th. 35th goes to Laura Chung. 36th, Daniel Voiles. 37th, Hiccup Bush. Dylan Poteet, Connor Breton, Caleb Vogler, Jeff Leinbach, and Dylan Young, who was the points leader coming in this event, and he was trying for 3 in a row. But he unfortunately here ends up in last position in today's event. So that will do it here today at Michigan Speedway. Here, if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. Subscribe and become part of the crew here in the NNSCRA, as Seth Cole says. And if you like what you see, and also we got in our races, we got in our offline series, online series, we got gaming videos, we got whatever the president of the end of the series, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Next Gen Cup Series and Duracell Ultra Light Series to be sure the two main series on his channel, both run by the man himself, Seth Cole. And if you want in on future seasons of the NNSCRA Duracell Next Gen Cup Series or Duracell Ultra Light Series, be sure to get with Seth and he will get you going on that. Also, be sure to check out our other two channels. Be sure to check out our other channels that run from the NNSCRA community as well. So that will do here today at Michigan Speedway. Congratulations once again to Raphael Leduc, the winner of the Miller Lite 400, and pronounced James Qualls has been in production of the NNSCRA offline and online racing at its best. We'll see you at Michigan. We'll see you at Daytona International Speedway for the midseason classic, the Pepsi 400.